Finding Emily 2026. This is a British romantic comedy film. It's set in Manchester and it's a bit to start with, find these films fairly difficult to analyze. Perhaps I analyze it in a sense as Queer Eye for a straight rom-com, and the LGBTQIA plus angle, from my point of view in this, is being ace, demi-ace, as in very low level of attraction, and I think it's mainly, um I do put myself into the characters, I try to anyway, and in a way, I thought it was really a sweet story. I I don't know, I don't really even know. I don't think I'm a arrow as in aromantic. I do kind of like romance, but, um, the story is based on a, um a lad called Owen, who is played by, um, Spike Fens, and the probably the main, female character, who's called Emily, is Minnie Driver, but there's also 317 other Emilys, because what happens is Owen meets an Emily in a nightclub. He's working for the university, Manchester University, and she's as interested in him as he is in her, and gives her number but misses the digit off. And of course, the politics includes, well, that's what some women do. They don't want to be followed, and so there's all these it's fairly, oh gosh, I don't think he's creepy, but some of the characters do. I mean, considering how bad things can get in real life, the actual stalking, the awfulness that can occur, the violence against women and girls. Um, there's it's really serious subject. Of course, this is a comedy. It's not. Um, it would lose its tone completely if it dealt with the subject seriously, and it doesn't. So it deals with it with a light angle, but our characters, I mean, there's a diverse range of all the Emilys. What happens is that Owen, as shown in the trailer, uh, finds a way to email all the Emilys on the campus. He's got to find this Emily. He starts working with Minnie Driver's Emily, and it's mainly because that Emily is doing a sociology degree in which she's arranged with her tutor to look into whether romance affects people's mental health in some way. I mean, she describes it as, when she meets her and when she goes back to her tutor, she describes it as her own Stanford prison experiment. And of course, that's going to backfire against her. A lot of the backfiring, or the lot of the stick, is directed towards Owen, because I mean, he's actually a really lovable character in most respects, and when the tables get turned, this feeling, um, that maybe he's being used because he's not been told it's unethical. So, I mean, all these things come out and, largely get resolved. Um, but how is it I guess the way universities are. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, it might be more as, uh, Gen X, maybe the millennials, see university students these days. Um, but it is a wide range of people because people some people think he's cute, very sweet, what he says. Well, so there's the thing, "Oh, no, this is exactly the problem," and, well, so there's a mishmash of, circumstances, and because it is a comedy, I think it does deliver. I was gonna give it only about 7.5 because of the cringe element at the start, but because this film laughs at itself, the story laughs at itself, I think it deserves a lot more, possibly as high as 9. I'm wondering whether to give 8.75. Um, but so many thoughts are going through my head during the film. Some might occur to me after I've finished this, but um, kind of really like the characters. I like the acting, and the script's all right because it is like very sweet, nothing too serious. I mean, the most serious things are the fights between Owen and his brother when he's teasing him, that sort of stuff. Nothing hugely untoward goes on. So um, I'll give it 8.75. I'd love to know what you think. Thanks if you subscribe. Please like if you like this film review. And um, what else would it be similar to? Well, I could give examples of much more serious films like um, I'll link to Promising Young Woman. I mean, that's where um, the really downside of relationships and when men behave horrifically. But that's a very different film from this, and it isn't. I mean, this is a light-hearted comedy, and I like it for that. There is an LGBTQIA plus angle because part of it's around Canal Street, and there's a lot of you know gay and drag queens and gay men and women and drag queens and trans people and so there's even that. It's not as cis heteronormative. I mean that even comes up as a line in the film, so I think it's fairly um innocuous, but I'd like to know if you think differently. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.